Welcome back to Norn9, fellow dragons. Alright. There we go. We're continuing the Heishi Route. Let me just, I had to comfy myself because I had to uncomfy myself to start the recording. So I didn't bother comfying myself to begin with. Alright. Since I don't know how long it's been since y'all have... I'm assuming y'all took a break, because oh boy, getting to this point after watching all of the prologue and basically what the game refers to as Chapter 1, which is the girl by themselves. Ah! Hey! No. No. No, too far. Damn it. Okay, Y button. I said yes. There we go. Alright. I am now successfully blanket cocooned and have had a sip of tea. Alright. Yeah, with all my rambling everything is with all my rambling, the previous episodes would have taken a lot longer to get through. I'm not putting timestamps to skip over all of my rambling. So, yeah, let's just get into this. I don't know how long of a break y'all took between watching this, because y'all should take breaks. This is a long game. I know I uploaded all of what I played of it all at once. At least that's my plan. But y'all really shouldn't watch it all at once. In addition to branching off for each other, I believe I've made a playlist that will contain all of it broken down into, like, sorted by the prologue sections and then by routes. So it'd be like prologue, then the Nanami routes, and it'd be like all the Heishi, then Akito, then Ron, for example. And then it would be the Mikoto routes, and then the Koharu routes, but we're not, I haven't made that yet. I haven't decided the exact order that the routes are going to be in on the playlist, but they will be grouped together by which girl they go with, and not separate playlists, but and you can branch and follow the branch path as you please, or you could just ignore that entirely and enjoy the playlist. An intense pain spread through my body, as if an icicle had pierced me. All warmth had been sucked from the air. The icy pain seeped deeper into my flesh. Oh boy. But it wasn't from a physical source at all. Trying to get so that my one ear of the headphones is off of my ear so I can hear my own voice. Forgive the jostling. And hopefully me being blanket cocooned adds a little bit of echo dampening, because I believe in the first part of this, it was warm enough that I did not need to be in a blanket cocoon to play this game. So there was a lot more echo because there was no blanket floating around the mic kind of to dampen the sound. But it wasn't from a physical source at all. It was Otomaru's anger. Otomaru is an emotional person. That smile on his face is practically permanent. But that doesn't mean he never gets upset. But I've never seen him get this angry. I need to apologize, but what do I say if I say the wrong thing again? Sorry for getting angry. No, this is my fault. I need to apologize. It's fine, okay? Let's both forget about it. Forget? I knew it. I knew they were gonna get in trouble. I forgot about this since it's been... Well, I wanted to record yesterday as of time of recording, but had to work and decided that instead of playing game after work, clean living room had to happen. I have family coming. Living room need to be clean. I thought I told you not to come in here. What are you doing in my kitchen? Oh, Akito and Ron, let's get cooking. No, you stop right there. Get the hell out of the kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna wait in the dining hall. I wasn't talking to you. I hope that picked up. Bah! Brr! Hey. Okay, good. It's not completely heading the red where it would get lost. Oh! I could have gone a tiny bit longer. Oops. An argument with Hay? Really? That guy. You really had an argument with that guy. I kind of don't believe you. What did you do if you had an argument with him? You had to have done something. He wouldn't have started, that's for sure. It's true. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, he's kind of an idiot. Did he do something? I mean, I bet he did, but I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it. I'm tempted to just use my own voice, just leave my voice completely normal for Itsuki. Because honestly, he's the one he's one of the two that I relate to the most. Which I think is why he's one of my 3 favorites. I have 4 favorites, but the 4th one kind of comes tacked on to one of the other characters anyway, in a way, so yeah. So are you saying that people can do anything they want as long as they have no ill intent? That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that Heishi is mentally a child and really shouldn't be romanceable by anyone. Now that I think about it, Koharu is also mentally a child and shouldn't be romanceable by anyone. I knew this day would eventually come. That idiot is insensitive and thinks he can get away with anything as long as he keeps smiling. Mikoto, you're kind of a piece of shit. I beg to differ. I don't think he believes he can get away with things at all. It's just that, he is still a kid. Heishi is already 19. In fact, he is a year older than I am. Numeric age don't mean shit, bitch. As someone with a neurodevelopmental disorder that causes my mental age to be lower than my physical age, numeric age don't mean shit. Why did I have to fall for such an arrogant bitch? Maybe it's because she doesn't know the real world and I want to teach her. I don't know. Fuck. Why do you take his side without knowing any details, Maybe this is why he's only getting worse and worse. Yeah. Right as always, except you're very much not. The world is not as simple as your noble upbringing leads you to believe. And this definitely proves she's still holding a grudge about that time. I certainly hadn't forgotten about what Kagami was motoring about. Okay, my throat's doing a thing. Yeah, Itsuki's gonna be my free reset and I get to just be normal voice. Maybe a little lower pitched version of my normal voice. It was an incident where Otomaru came by our room. Flashback. Oh, yeah, so the flow of time and how long they've been on the ship since the prologue, it doesn't say, and it can often appear to be super inconsistent between routes. Mikoto-chan, I'll head over first. I shall join you once I finish changing. Oh, I should lock the door. Hey, Mikoto, I gotta talk to you about something. Huh? What? Wait a minute. Whoa! You scared me. I didn't expect you'd be changing. His telepathy is not... He can't control... Now that I've seen Mikoto's undergarments... Mikoto is... No! Saku is gonna kill me! This is bad. I didn't see anything. Nothing at all. It was like that for only a moment anyway. I barely had time to see the color. Mikoto, sorry about earlier, but I didn't see anything. Oh! I mean, he got his punishment for that one time. He did fuck up. Hey, Itsuki, are you even listening? Yes, I'm listening. Okay. I'll handle the scolding. Lay it on me, Nanami-chan. What happened? Don't worry. The two gossipy bitches I talked to won't be hearing about this. This is friend matters. I don't gossip about this shit. Otomaru didn't do anything wrong. It was all my fault. Huh? Really? Huh. My word, you are not actually going to cover for his actions, too. I'm not coming. Ugh, crap. Going from pissed off Mikoto to perpetually emotionless Nanami is hard. I'm not covering for him. It was my fault. I said something unnecessary. Nanami? Oh, girl, you didn't. Nanami-chan, so you're saying... Hey, what are y'all doing? Akito just made a pie out of all the peaches that Koharu's team gathered. Let's all go eat it together. You need to work on your timing, man. What's that? I shall pass. An extreme imbalance of sugars will lead to obesity. I mean, she's not wrong, but at the same time, it's a frequent extreme imbalance of sugars. And chances are that leads to diabetes before obesity. It leads to both. It depends on the individual's body. She's not wrong, but she's also being super bitchy about it. What do you mean obesity? There's not an ounce of fat on you. No, Heishi, no. Before Orochimaru could get the next... Oh, crap, that's Nanami's... That's right, Nanami voice, right. Before Orochimaru could get the next word out, Kagami forcefully covered his mouth. Okay. So even Itsuki is not immune to the inconsistencies. In this instance, he said Heishi-kun instead of Hei, which is his usual nickname. Oh, Heishi-kun, how about some quiet time, okay? I'd be the one who took the hit for whatever inopportune thing you were about to say. Please excuse us, we have stuff to do. Okay, catch you later then. I'm curious about what mean thing he was going to say. Though he did say I don't have fat on me. So that's that's an interesting compliment, I guess. Heishi does not seem angry at all. Maybe you're being overly sensitive. As Mikoto so directly pointed out, Orochimaru seemed totally fine. He was in his usual good mood, complete with his standard smile. Yet... Let's say I did suspect you. Crap. That's too close to my normal voice. Let's say I did suspect you. Once I did, you'd sense my feelings, right? There's no way that wouldn't make you sad. And that's why it's impossible for me to suspect people. I can never do it. It's better if I just get betrayed. If Orochimaru doesn't hold suspicions against other people because he's being thoughtful, that must mean he's...
Nanami-chan?
Nanami-chan? I'm still not sure what's going on between you two, but are you telling Hei everything you need to? Yes. That's what ended up angering him. I see. Let me try rephrasing that. Do you think what you're trying to express to him is actually getting through? Just because you told him your feelings doesn't mean he'll actually understand everything. You need to make sure that he gets it. Itsuki, enough dawdling. We still have not found any leads on the traitor. Okay. See you later. Hey, was it bad that I came over here? Not at all. I see. I feel a lot of anxiousness and gloom coming from Otomaru. Is it my fault? I should probably say something. Oh, fuck. I really don't want Heishi's bad end, but I don't remember any of the... I remember some of the context of Heishi's bad ending, but I don't remember. Otomaru, about yesterday. What? Yesterday... Yesterday you patted my head. Huh? Yeah, I did. Southern accent's gonna be a thing that occasionally happens with Heishi now. That is just the only thing I can think of for this guy. That is just what my mouth seems to want to do. You aren't going to today? Yes, I will, of course. Immediately, Otomaru placed one of his hands on my head. Then he patted it gently. Make sure he gets it. That's impossible for me. I'm glad too. I picked the right answer. If we don't have enough affection with these fuckers, we get the bad ending. And I'm pretty sure the only one that I could do, like the only route I have ever done and gotten the good ending first try was Senri. Cause oh boy, his trauma kind of at least mirrors some of mine. Although his came from a very different source. The source of his trauma came from a very different... The source of his need to hermit comes from a very different place than mine does. But I understand the need to hermit so much. Relate to that kid so much. I was worried that he hated me or something. Why would I hate him? Man, now that I'm relieved, I'm hungry. Wonder if there's anything to eat. Tomorrow, there's that peach pie you mentioned. Huh? Ah, yeah, let's go dining hall. With that temporarily resolved, we went off to eat Shikuri's delicious peach pie. We were so inspired by it that we started to cook, at which point Shakura yelled at us, threatened to kick our asses, and that's how the day ended. Yeah. So sleepy. I want to collapse into bed. Yeah, I think I'm liking Southern dub Heishi. Cause I feel like I don't know. I'm not good at telling what accents are what when it comes to or which dialect of Japanese is what when I watch anime. I know that Osaka, Tokyo, and Kansai are different accents and different dialects. Different dialects, not different accents. That's different. Brain couldn't find the correct word, so it picked it went alphabetically and picked the wrong word. But yeah, they're different dialects, just like Cajun and Quebecois are different dialects of French. Although, after a certain point, I think Cajun becomes its own thing, kinda, but they're different dialects of French. I can understand a bit of Cajun because I took French in high school. However, my French is super rusty. And then there's the problem of my French teacher for most of high school. She kept having to correct herself because she was more used to the Quebec dialect than France's dialect, and what we were supposed to be learning was France's dialect. So she'd say, "Okay, now hold on. I just remembered. I taught you the wrong version of this word. If you're in Quebec, absolutely use the word that I used. Like if you ever go to Montreal on vacation, yeah, absolutely do that. Do not do that in French. You will be insulting someone if you do that if you go to France. That is the Quebec dialect. This is what you would say in France instead of in Quebec. Those are fun times. Come to think of it, I'm supposed to be sharing a room with Mikoto today. I wonder why she isn't back yet. Welcome back. Thanks. Mikoto's angry. When I peeked over, Mikoto was lying face down with her head buried in her pillow. From where I sat, it looked like she was quite miserable. I cannot fathom how you can get along with that guy. That guy? You mean... Wow, it did the opposite of what it does in Koharu's route this time. I hate it. I'm sorry, I know I swore I'd stop complaining about this specific aspect of the game, but I still really think that they should have fixed the text files so that they matched. If they weren't going to outright dub the game, then they need to have the text as far as what names are used match what the voice actor is saying. They could change that if they dubbed it, they could change that and whatever. All of it would be consistent if they dubbed it, because then they could have the English voice actor read the text in the dialogue box. But having the Japanese actor be, like, keeping the Japanese voice acting as the only voice acting, which is honestly fine, but then not having the text box match what name was said by the actor, it doesn't work. That guy? You mean Otomaru? Heishi too, but I was referring to Itsuki. Why does he insist on touching me so much? Does he really think that his stupid pickup lines are working on me? I feel like he thinks I'm an idiot. I agree that Kagami-san has a very flirty side to him. But I think under all that, he's a kind person. Kagami is meddlesome. Whenever he sees an opportunity to needle someone, he can't help himself. He never expresses his goodwill up front. He's always got his bad boy facade on. And not very well, might I add, especially with Storm Dragon being the one reading this game. And because of that, people tend to dislike him. Although, I sometimes get confused about which version of Kagami is the real one. There's no way you haven't noticed his kindness at all, considering that you're the type of person who'd get close to someone like me. Well, his kindness is pretty cheap, then, if he's just giving it away to everyone. So you want him to be an asshole to everyone but you. That's not how the world works, Mikoto. Huh? You want Kagami to be kind to any... You don't want Kagami to be kind to anyone else besides you. That's stupid. I never said that! You did. Mikoto raised her face. Her cheeks were slightly red. That's what I'm hearing. You're saying you don't like that he's kind to everyone. I cannot tell what he's thinking. That is what bothers me. Whenever I'm struggling with something, he just laughs. I wonder what he's like when he feels miserable or depressed. I have no idea either. I apologize. This is not the type of thing that I should have brought up at this late hour. It's okay. Kagami when he's miserable or depressed. I honestly can't imagine it. Probably 'cause he would pretend that he's not. What about Otomaru, though? It's not as though everyone is always having fun in life. After all this time on board, I still only knew a little about both Kagami and Otomaru. For a moment, I recalled Koharu's words. It's nice to see the three of them getting along. I wouldn't call this getting along. Even though I clearly don't understand the meaning of the words getting along. This is definitely a translation error. So I thought we should put together a little afternoon social for everybody. Yuiga gathered everyone together one day to suggest this idea to us. Oh, I like that idea. I agree, there's nothing bad about getting to know each other better. I like it too. While most everyone wanted to go along with it, Nijo and Ichinose declined to participate. I'll pass. Why? I'm not comfortable alone. Fuck. Trying to do Sakuya is difficult when there's already a Nanami right there. I am not comfortable around large numbers of people. Don't like it when there's a lot of people around, huh? I don't want to either. If you're all gonna act all buddy-buddy, leave me out of it. I knew there'd be people who resisted. If we can't get everyone to participate, I don't think we should do it at all. It would present the traitor with a perfect chance to operate undetected. That's true. I guess we could table the idea until sometime in the future. I so want to yell objection instead. But based on context of video games not existing, Heishi himself would not know that he's making would not know the reference I am making him make. So instead, hold it! What is it? What is it? Why are you shouting all of a sudden? I just thought of a great idea. Shit, too much Southern. I don't want to do that Southern, but it's a thing that seems to be happening. Whatever you consider a great idea. Oh crap. The Heishi's slipping into the sentry. Whatever you consider a great idea is something I'm diametrically opposed to. I'll be returning to my room now.
だけ聞いてけよ。思いついたんだ。みんなで仲良くなる遊び。な、ななみ。
Wait a minute. At least hear me out. I thought of a game that'll get everyone closer, right, Nanami? Why drag me into this? But come to think of it, I do recall Tomorrow saying something earlier. 12 personal pay. It's the haunted house. That one's the correct answer. Haunted house. Yes, that. So you remembered. Yay! Affection points. Of course I did. We got into an argument after that. A haunted house, huh? So some would be the scares and others would be the prey. So we wouldn't all be crowded together. If anything, it might be more fun to move with a smaller group like your team or partner. Right? Kakira gets it. Heishi, Kakira just wants to scare people, especially if it's Senri. Really? Scaring one another? You do know there is still a traitor in our midst. Oh, thank God it said it itself. I don't have to censor it to prevent the memes. I don't dislike the game that is getting memed on, but I also I don't like memes for things getting shoved down my throat. There are certain shows that I hate because the only value in them is as meme factories. I don't like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. In fact, I have my own name for it. I say that it's never funny in Philadelphia. Although Charlie Day deserves better. He's a much better actor. He's better than that show. That show is not worth his time, but if he has fun doing it, that's his thing. The Office. I will not judge the British version of The Office, but I doubt I would find that funny because I don't get British humor outside of the Monty Python slapstick stuff. And that's fine. I get American humor and a small fraction of Japanese humor. Keyword, small fraction. Still kind of wrapping my head around Korean humor, but not much. The only thing I get is what little overlaps with the Japanese humor that I already understand, which is already a small window. It's a very small window. Yeah. Don't like the American version of The Office. There is nothing funny about that. I don't... Like, all of the actors on that show deserve better. It is a terrible show. Its only merit in existence is as a meme factory. That's why people love it, is because of all the memes. As a meme factory, at least SpongeBob SquarePants is still an entertaining show on its own. It just also happens to be a meme factory. SpongeBob is an example of a meme factory done right. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just a fucking meme factory. Not a fan. If I enjoyed action anime though, then if I enjoyed the Dragon Ball Z type of stuff where it's just near constant fighting with bits of plot in between to explain why the fighting is happening, I might like it better, but that is just not my genre. And everyone that tells me that I should watch it, they're just... I tried watching it, I didn't like it. And now, because it's a meme factory, it is shoved down my throat constantly. I don't like it. When sometimes things that I'm indifferent towards get shoved down my throat to the point where I don't like them anymore. I was neutral towards the back rooms, and then that shit became everywhere, and I couldn't escape it. Like, I'd be like, okay, hey, let's see what this YouTube's doing. Oh, a backroom spin-offer game, again, for the 100th time. No thank you. I'm done with that shit. Bring FNAF back. I'm not sick of that anymore, as it turns out, because of how much the backroom's being shoved down my throat. I'm also sick of FNAF. It was interesting the first few times. Now that shit's everywhere and I hate it. Things that you can have oversaturation of things. Like, for example, the isekai market. All the fucking manga and anime that I'll be like, hey, that looks interesting. Character reincarnated as it's like, this character is reincarnated into a book that they read. Nope. This character is sent into... This character dies and is reincarnated as this. It's like, no. This character's trapped in this other world. No. There are so many fucking isekai. Specifically, mostly the reincarnation subgenre of isekai, too. Or, to try to subvert that, there's the, hey, reset back to earlier save point for, like... There's, like, an isekai for... Like, everything is a fucking isekai now. And I don't dislike isekai as a genre. I just don't want that to be my only fucking choice. It's like, you like comedy anime? Grab an isekai. You want romance? Here, have an isekai. You want action? Well, good news! There's isekai for that if you don't want JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because those are your choices. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, DBZ, and isekai are your fucking choices. At least the only choices that I can fucking find. Without going way deep into having to slog through, like, the stuff that is clearly trying to be explicit, but not quite. How did I get off on this tangent? Brain, what is wrong with you today? I am so sorry, fellow dragons. Turns out Heishi Part 2 is going to be the tangent episode. And here I thought it'd be Kakeru Part 3, but no. There's still time for that. I haven't recorded that. Really? I already read this, but I'm reading it again. Really? Scaring one another? You do know there's still a traitor in our midst. Oh, right. Meme factories. That's what started the tangent. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're done with the tangent, but now I know where it came from. We cannot just waste time playing these foolish games. Seriously. Besides, we're on a fucking ship. How are you gonna turn it into a haunted house? Ain't gonna be any fun here. Oh, I think there was a tangent that I didn't finish earlier about me not knowing the difference between different Japanese dialects, because it spun off into a different thing. Yeah, I don't know whether this fucker has a Kansai or an Osaka dialect. And I feel like Heishi might be using a different dialect anyway, as well. I think he might be using whichever one Akito is not using out of Osaka or Kansai. Heishi's using the other one probably. Although I'm also 90% sure that I'm very wrong on that front. I could be very wrong and Akito's the only one using a different dialect. But I could be very wrong on that front too. I could just be stupid. He could be using the same dialect, and I could just be stupid. Come on, guys. I'm gonna blanket you. Damn it, Kakeru. Really? I see. So, some of you still haven't heard about the tragic incident that happened on the ship before you got on. What the hell are you talking about? Kakeru, we all know you're talking about out your ass. That is objectively wrong. But you don't know the possible real way there could be a ghost. And Kakeru, you were not, I'm pretty sure you weren't the first one on the ship anyway. Before you all came aboard, there actually used to be 5 more espers here. Huh? What? Hey Masamune, you want to jump in and stop him, or are you just letting this shit happen? Oh crap, I didn't read that. However, one person who was distraught for me, apart from their family and friends, hung himself here. There's no way that happened. It was before you were here. How can you be certain it never happened? Only if that person already had very severe depression and their family was their only support system. And no one else on the ship knew about the depression to be able to become that person's new support system and help them out. And also, the world, yes, I did it, I did quotation marks under the blanket again, didn't provide a therapist, because clearly they didn't. Why would they? They don't have a therapist on this ship right now. They should have, but they should always have a resident therapist, but no, they didn't think about that. Being torn from one's family and friends, feeling so overcome with sadness you'd opt for death, doesn't seem that far-fetched to me. Again, only in the correct circumstances does it not seem far-fetched. Which, unfortunately, with this ship, it is possible. However, we all know you're talking out your ass, Kakeru. Shut up. This doesn't happen in the Koharu routes. It doesn't get this far. The one time hey, let's do a social thing. it just stops at the, okay guys, we'll not do it. I got pretty choked up over it when it happened, but I realized I couldn't just stay sad forever. But why not? Okay, yeah. Kakeru? I have issues with your ghost story right now. I have serious issues with your fucking ghost story. So many issues. But we don't need any more tangents this episode. Because after the first one, another, then another followed along. Wait, I know you're talking out your ass. Why am I spooked? These black coats that we got from the world, they're probably actually intended to be used as mourning garments. Then why do the girls have red on them? Maybe if we keep having so much fun, they'll get angry and show themselves to us. That thump was Akito getting a little spooked. Just a little bit. I heard it too. It could be them trying to tell us something. Alright, every time I re-notice every time I re-notice this design aspect, I always find it adorable. Anyway, moving on. The people who passed away. You and your stupid crap. Indeed, there's no way that there are ghosts on this ship. I mean, there could be, but not any related to Kakeru's story. So you two don't believe me? Of course not. Certainly not. Really? You both look pretty pale right now. Like hell I ain't. I most certainly am not. I see. If that's the case, then this game should be pretty fun for you two. I mean, since you're not scared and all. We'll make it a fun one, so please be sure to participate. Mikoto participates. That means Sakuya will play along too. As for the rest... Hell yeah! This is getting exciting! Yay! Since we have to keep an eye on everyone, how about Heishi cooks for whoever isn't going to participate?
なんだよこれ。俺の飯が罰みたいじゃん。
What the? Yeah, you make it sound like eating my cooking is punishment.
そんなことはないさ。これはいわば救済措置だよ。
Nonsense. I'm just trying to foster everyone's cooperative spirit.
協調性のない人間は兵士みたいな協調性にあふれる人間に接することで性格を改善できると思う。
I believe that people who aren't cooperative by nature can be positively affected by interacting with someone like Heishi who is brimming with it.
なんかよくわかんねえけど、とりあえずみんなで遊べるようになった方がいいもんな。
I don't really understand, but as long as we all get to play together, I'm fine.
飯くらい作ってやるよ。1週間でも1ヶ月でも。
I'm ready to make food for you guys, whether it be for a week or even a month. He is seriously terrifying. And with that, it was decided that we were actually going through with the haunted house. Because even Senri does not want to eat. Because even Senri doesn't want to eat whatever the hell Heishi makes. The scarers, under the full support of the Hyokos, were decided to be Yuiga, of course him, Otomaru, Suzuhara, and myself. How did I get dragged into this?
じゃあこれから話し合いをするからみんな出てくれるかな。実施日が決まったら知らせるよ。
We're going to have a discussion about our plans now. So, could all of you go outside? I'll notify everyone once we have a set date.
Nanami, バテルと兵士。
Nanami, I leave Kakeru and Heishi to you. Don't let them be stupid, please. That's quite a burden for me. Maybe Suzuhara should be in charge. Yes, the 12-year-old that's more mature than the actual adults on the ship really should be in charge. Although there's 4 of us now, the group doesn't feel any larger with Yuiga here. I don't know how you guys decided to do something as childish as a haunted house. So, what exactly are we doing? Nothing too crazy. First, we'll obviously use a Hyoko on Akito. Oh yeah, is fire prohibited on this ship, Hyoko? It's not necessarily prohibited, but it's not recommended. There's a lot of flammable shit here. Pretty sure the pyrokinetic would be not experienced enough with their own powers this time around to be able to provide enough control. Plus, they're not part of this team anyway, so it doesn't matter. Y'all can't understand that part what I'm saying anyway. But also, we don't have pyrotechnic Hyoko available. Like, seriously, there's pyrokinetic on the ship, but we don't have anyone that has We don't have anyone trained to properly work with fire. We don't have proper fire safety up here. Seriously, considering the water esper, who that is, because we Yokos know and y'all don't know shit. We're fucked if fire breaks out, so I better be careful with this cigar, actually. Also, that's the Yoko I mentioned. What? Of course we can't use fire in here. Everything's made of wood. I see. That limits us a bit. I hope this doesn't kill anyone. After arguing for days, we'd pretty much gone through all possible options. Yuiga and Suzuhara would handle all the props. Otomaru and I decided to scout the ships to set the route for the haunted house. So it'll start from the first floor. Oh, but it isn't very dark down here. I think we can just keep it to the second and third floors. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain to decorate. Good point. It might be because Yuiga and Suzuhara were with us, but it felt like it had been a while since Otomaru and I were alone together. How long have I been going? Oh, only an hour and a half. It feels a lot longer with the amount of rambling I've done. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, fellow dragons. This might be the best chance to apologize. And to actually say what I truly wanted to express to him. It's not like I wanted him to suspect me, nor did I want to burden Otomaru, who likes to have faith in everyone. The sound of my heartbeat steadily grew. I didn't know why, but I felt extremely nervous all of a sudden. Just come out and apologize. That's all there is to it. And yet, I couldn't even open my mouth. But Storm Dragon can open their mouth in order to drink some tea out of a can. Such an interesting echo. Okay, that's out of the way. And the iced tea is no longer available. I'll have to stand up to reach the nice hot tea. Oh, fuck. Hair tangled. Otomaru is a kind person. There's no way that he would refuse to accept my apology. But I had learned something about him. Deep down, Otomaru had been shouldering things on his own. It wasn't, though. Tomorrow was oblivious to everything. He threw caution to the wind because people would sense his suspicions. His suspicion, the caution, everything. But tomorrow, he must be saying that he doesn't want to suspect anyone because he's nicer than everyone else. He must be saying that he doesn't mind getting deceived because he's stronger than everyone else. And for that reason, I'm terrified of being the one to hurt this person. If I'm going to apologize, I need to use the right words so I don't screw it up and end up hurting him instead. I kept repeating that in my heart, but every time I did, my confidence deteriorated even more. What is it? I can feel your feelings, you know. Nanami. Fuck it, we're sticking with slightly southern Heishi. I like it. And that's the one way to distinguish this fucker from everyone else. It's what I've got. We're sticking to it. It's nothing.
ノンちゃん、お前が昼寝しねえで起きてるなんて珍しいな。
Oh, it's Ron. Unusual to see you actually awake and not napping somewhere.
ワンコちゃんたちは何してる
の？What are you pups doing?
俺たちはあれだよ。肝試しの準備。
We're preparing to set up the haunted house.
肝試し？何それ？
Haunted house. What's that?
この前話しただろ。今度みんなで肝試しやんだよ。俺らが脅かし役でな。
We talked about it last time. We're going to turn the ship into a haunted house. We're on the team doing the scaring.
そうなんだ。頑張ってね。
I see. Good luck with that.
ああ。
You got it.
あいつ一言っぽく言ってたけど、自分も参加するってこと分かってんのかな。
He acted like it didn't concern him. Wonder if he knows that he's participating. I wonder. He'd probably just forget. So we'll likely have to drag him along on the day of.
それもそうだな。
That sounds about right.
なあ、最近のお前、よく考え事してるよね。
Hey, you've been thinking about things awful lot lately, haven't you? Oh, right, his power. What are you so concerned about? Something happened? Something bad happened?
お前がそんなんだと心配になる。なあ、どうしたんだよ。
Makes me worried when I see you like this. Hey, what's wrong?
俺には話せないようなことか？
Is it something you can't talk to me about? That's not it.
じゃあ何？
And what is it? I need to use the right words. What are the right words? Am I even capable of finding them? It was a lot of fun for me to be partnered up with Otomaru. It was easy for me, since I didn't have to be concerned about him. But all of that is in the past now. Every time Otomaru is nice to me, I start to panic. I'm not entirely sure why. When I try to say something, I freeze up because I'm scared that I might anger him the way I did last time. If I ever said any of this to Otomaru, all it would do is trouble him. What should I... Oh shit, he's close. I need to tell him what I've been thinking. I've been thinking about you. About me? Why? I'm not too sure. Boom! Right answer! Yay! Trust me, fellow dragons, we do not want his bad ending. There are multiple endings in this game that could technically be considered yandere endings. Ignore the barking bitch on the other side of the house. One moment, I'm going to wrap the microphone in blanket. Shut up in there! Stop barking at people just walking down the street! They're not in our yard, so it's fine! Okay. I'm sorry about that, fellow dragons. Did I miss anything? We're kind of strange, huh? We're with each other right now, but we're still thinking about each other too. So I didn't express myself after all. We're done with the haunted house prep for today. With that, Otomaru turned his back to me and walked off. I didn't sense any emotions coming from Otomaru at all. Silent, painless. Now that I'd discovered what Otomaru was dealing with, I'd learned something new about myself. Apparently, I'm very afraid of angering Otomaru. Maybe because I'm so used to seeing him smile, or because I've taken his kindness for granted. There's never been a person like Otomaru around in my life before. They were all people who wanted to use me for my powers. But he's different. Once you discover one thing, you start to see other things linked to it. The reason I get flustered when I'm with Otomaru is that I can't give anything to him. Even if he smiles at me in a friendly manner, pays me compliments, and shows me a great time, I don't know how to smile. I can't even speak to him well. I'm just a boring human being. Ow. That's why I get flustered and anxious. I'm worried because I keep talking. I'm worried because I keep taking from him, but I can never give anything worthwhile back. Just now was another perfect example. I screwed everything up again.
何してんだよ、ナナミ。
What are you doing, Nanami? Huh?
早く行こうぜ。タケルたちに見つかったら怠けるなって言われちまうし。
Let's get going. If Takeru finds us, he's gonna tell us stop being lazy again. Go where?
屋上。
The roof.
今日もいい天気だな。
It's another beautiful day today. Otomaru stretched and strolled over to where the most sunlight was shining down. 'Cause there's a big hole. Why the roof?
だって屋上気持ちいいじゃん。今まで階段登るのだるいと思ってたからあんま来なかったけどさ。
'Cause it feels good up here. Though I used to never come up here because I was too lazy to climb up the stairs.
3階と違ってここって花も咲いてて綺麗だよな。俺一番ここが好きかも。
Unlike the third floor, this place is pretty with all the flowers growing. I think this is my favorite spot on the ship.
ここで考えたらさ、お前の悩み事も解決するんじゃねえの。
Maybe if you do your thinking up here, your worries will go away too.
お友さんはわからないことがあったときどうやって解決する？
What do you... Tomorrow, what do you usually do to solve something that you have no idea about?
わからないって例えば
Something I have no idea about. Can you give me an example? What should I say? Being with Otomaru is relaxing, but at the same time I also get flustered. I wonder what I should do. I'd rather not stay this way forever, but I can't come up with any solutions. Now I'm worried that maybe there simply aren't any solutions to my problem. If I tell Tomorrow that I get flustered when I'm with him, it might make him uncomfortable. He's so kind that it could be an insult to him. This is my problem. I shouldn't say this to Tomorrow when I'm not entirely sure what is happening to me.
どうしたナナミ。
What's wrong, Nanami? It's nothing. Sorry I said something so weird. She was so good last night when she didn't bark at the pizza guy, and now she's barking at strangers walking down the street again. Like, she can bark if it's someone actively trying to enter the house. But just barking randomly is gonna get the fucking HOA on my ass again, because because of my age, they very much want me out. But I won't. Because then I will never be able to own a house again. Because the only reason I have a house is because I inherited it through what I consider to be very bad luck. It's good luck that I have the house. The circumstances that led to me having the house were bad luck. I miss my mom.
気持ちってさ、なんでかわかんねえけど、言葉にすると理解的に。
I'm not entirely sure, but would you say that sometimes you feel like your emotions get twisted when they're put into words? Huh?
こんなことを言いたいわけじゃないのに。うまい言葉見つからなかったりとか。
Like, do you ever have situations where you never intended to say the things you did? Or, like, you never know the right words to say? Oh, fuck, are we sure he can't read minds? Yes, I'm always in those situations. It wasn't like I was trying to make Otomaru sad or depressed. I was just thinking how I could get Otomaru to be more careful given the danger we're in. And yet, the words that spilled out of my mouth were things that undermined my relationship with him. All because I'm terrible at speaking. You're better than some other characters in this game, Nanami. I just blurted out something completely unnecessary.
人に自分の気持ちを説明するのって難しいもんだよ。
Explaining your feelings to another person is really difficult, you know?
お隣さんにもそういうことがあるとは思えない。
I can't imagine you having the same problem, though. Otomaru is nothing like me. Everyone likes him because he's always cheerful and bright. Because he's a lot of fun to be around. Plus, he has a power he's not ashamed of. Since he's always friendly with everyone else, everyone naturally tends to like him back. Unlike me.
そんなのあるに決まってんだろ。
Of course I do.
でもあなたの能力があれば言葉にしなくても気持ちを伝えることができる。
But with your power, you can express your feelings to others without even having to put them into words.
まあ、それはそうなんだけど。俺ってさ、子供の頃からあんまり言葉に頼らずに人と関わってきた。
Well, that is true. Even when I was young, I started communicating to people without having to rely on words.
言葉にしなくてもみんな俺が怒ってるとか楽しんでるとかなんかすっげえ世話焼いてくれるの。
They nagged me a lot because they could tell when I was angry or sad even if I didn't say anything.
だから俺すげえわがままでさ、泣けば親が飛んでくる赤ん坊状態。めちゃくちゃ迷惑かけまくったよ。
So I was just this super selfish baby who cried all the time to get mommy to help me. I was such a pain as a kid.
まあ子供のうちはまだ許されてたんだけど、年を追うごとにいろいろと問題が出てくる。
That's all fine when you're a kid, but Once I got older, I had more and more problems with it. Problems? As in...
親に捨てられた。
My parents disowned me! Yeah, you remember the trigger warning at the start of the prologue episode. Yeah, I was not joking. All these fuckers need therapy so bad.
まあ、俺はいいんだし、恨んだことはないよ。
It was my fault anyway, so I've never held a grudge or anything against them.
多分、そこまでしなかったら、俺はいつまで経っても赤ん坊のまんまだったんだし。
I probably would have stayed the way I was as a kid if they hadn't disowned me.
そんなこんなで、捨て子の俺は旅の一台に拾われたんだ。
And then this disowned orphan kid was picked up by a troupe of traveling performers.
働かざる者食うべからずって言われて、俺も芸を覚えなきゃいけなくなったんだ。それで、これだ。
I was told that he who does not work does not eat. So I had to develop some type of talent. So I developed this accent. No. So I learned this. As he said that, Otomura pulled out what looked like a flute. It was a very plain instrument that had no decorations whatsoever.
忍笛っていうんだ。祭りの時は和太鼓と拍子を合わせて吹いてるんだね。
It's called a shinobue. I used to play it alongside the beat of the taiko drummers during festivals.
お隣さんの笛あんまりピンとこない。
You play the flute? Doesn't really match your image.
何言ってんだよ。こう見えても俺、一打じゃ飛び抜けてうまかったんだぜ。
What are you trying to say? I'll have you know I was the best flute player in the I'll have you know I was the best flute player in the entire troupe.
気持ちが高ぶって人に悪い影響を与えそうになったの。俺は笛を吹くようにしてるんだ。
When I get overly excited and feel like I'm about to harm others, I try to play this flute to relax.
気を紛らわせるため
To get your mind off things.
ちょっと違うかな。
It's a bit different than that.
笛を吹くとさ、ごちゃごちゃした感情が音になる。一本の線になって遠くまで響いていく。
When I play the flute, all my worked up emotions turn into sounds. They become notes and resonate far away. Just like me screaming to the void that is the internet. Honestly, I kind of did try learning to play the ocarina for a similar reason. But it's more like focusing on playing the correct notes for whatever video game music I'm trying to copy. And trying to figure out what the fuck to... Because, like, my brain does not like sheet music at all. I don't know how I managed to play the clarinet. That doesn't look like the ship. It looks like a background that they're going to reuse later. It's like they put him on the wrong background for this. Also, this sounds like it belongs in a Zelda game. Otomaru slowly put his mouth to his flute. He played a clear and peaceful tone, almost like the wind blowing through the plains. For a second, I thought I saw the horizon appear behind him.
感情だけぶつけても本当に大切なことは人には伝わらない。
The truly important things won't reach people if you're just hurling your emotions at them.
相手に分かってもらえるように言葉にしなきゃいけないんだ。歪まないように笛の音みたいにできるだけまっすぐに。
You need to put them into words they're able to understand. You'd have them as pure and true as possible, like the sound of the flute. Damn. This fucker be deep.
七海も笛を吹けとは言わないけど思ったことをもっと口に出してみよう。
I'm not gonna tell you to play the flute or anything, but you should try to speak your mind, Nanami.
恥ずかしいとか誤解されたらとか心配になる気持ちもわかるけど言葉にしなきゃ始まらないだろ。
Obviously, you're worried about being embarrassed or misunderstood, but nothing's gonna change until you try to put your feelings into words, you know?
大事なのは自分の気持ちを最後まで伝えることだ。
What's important is expressing your feelings all the way to the end. Express until the end. That was similar to what Kagami-san said earlier, except this time, Otomaru was the one telling me.
私は内部犯じゃない。
I'm not the traitor.
うん、
Nanami?
でもこの船に内部犯がいることは間違いない。
But there's no doubt that there is a traitor on this ship.
だからあなたにもう少し警戒心を持ってほしい。
And for that reason, I want you to be more careful, so you don't get hurt. Suspecting other people and possibly hating them might be a difficult thing for him to do. But I don't want Otomaru to be hurt. I might have said something unnecessary again. It might have been something that was only important to me and totally useless to Otomaru. But still, this is why I've been wanting to tell him. Although, I'm really not sure that I was able to convey it well. I didn't know what you were gonna tell me.
あの時俺のこと心配して言ってくれたんだ。
But you must have been really worried about me back then, huh? Yeah.
そっか。ありがとな。
I see. Thank you.
そんでもってちゃんと分かってやれなくて悪かった。
Also, I'm sorry that I misunderstood you before.
おとまるさんが謝るのは違う。私の言い方が悪かっただけ。
You don't have to apologize. It was my fault for not conveying it properly.
いや、俺が聞くのをやめちまったから。
Nah, it's 'cause I stopped listening to you halfway through.
俺ってこういうやつだからさ、怒ったりとか悲しんだりとか抑えるようにしてるんだよね。
This is just how I am, you know? I'm just constantly trying to hold back my feelings of anger and sadness. Bro, same. But for me, it's depression, grief, and people get the fuck away from me. Why do you all have to come shopping now? God, I have to... God, please go away. Go away. Go away. Don't give me your religious pamphlet. I don't want that. Get that away from me. I'm smiling at you, but that is because I'm legally required by the contract by work contract to smile at you. Please, go the fuck away. All the humans stop. Why? Continuous line of people. And it's not even it's not even continuous enough that I can call for backup. Cause like there's a 3-second break. Like it's slow enough that I can handle it myself, but it's just endless people. I'm not wired for retail, fellow dragons. I like helping people. I like being out on the sales floor and stocking shelves and occasionally having a customer walk up and ask where something is or if I can help them with something related to patio furniture. I'm good at that. Freaking 12 years of retail experience total. I'm good at that shit. And it's not painful for me, because I help that customer. Sometimes I immediately do get stopped by another customer on my way back to whatever task I was pulled away from to help the customer, but it's not endless and the entire job isn't being good at talking to people. There's other aspects of it. I can just help people. And knowing where stuff is, I'm good at that. At my first job, and even at my second job, I was able to tell people where things were down to the shelf it was on. Like, at my first job, I knew the store really well, to the point that I could tell people exactly where stuff was, but I couldn't lead them to where the item was because I was confined to the register. I could not walk away and show them. So I would tell them down to the exact spot on the shelf where it was supposed to be and like that impressed like several people. And there were a few sections in the store at my second job, which was a much bigger store, but I wasn't confined to the register. I could do the same thing with certain sections, although I would only do that when the customer was like, you don't have to show me, just tell me. And then I would tell them, and they'd be like, wow, that's really specific. It's like, you happen to pick a section that I know very well. It's like your kid was asking for Pocky. Yeah, I know where the Pocky is. I frequent the Asian section a lot. Incidentally, the spicy ramen is on the same 4-foot section, on the bottom 2 shelves, kind of directly below the Pocky, but instead of on the upper middle shelves, it's on the top, on the bottom 2. Damn. Small child. How do you know that? The small children would ask how I'd know that, and I'd pretend to be a robot. And like if the parent I'm good at it, but I can't deal with continuous people. My brain will not. I'm not wired for cashiering. I just can't. But every time I get sick, my stamina takes a serious hit, and then they take me off the stock crew because I'm not as fast. Because I lose stamina and can't move as fast without having problems. Oh fuck, this was work venting. I'm so sorry, I love this game, but I don't know why this has become the rant thing. I already have other games I could play to do that.
知ってる。
I know.
俺このこと言ったっけ？
Huh? Did I tell you that before?
自分が人を疑ったら相手に伝わってしまう。そして相手を傷つけてしまう。
If you suspect someone, that would be detected by the other person. Obviously, you would end up hurting the other person's feelings.
だから疑うことをしない。疑うくらいなら騙される方がいい。
Therefore, you choose not to suspect people. You'd rather that you get hurt yourself as opposed to the other people.
そういやそんなこと言ったような言ってないよ。違ったな。
Ah, I kinda remember saying something like that. But I also kinda don't. Well, I guess I must have.
お前もよく覚えてたな。自分でも覚えてなかったのに。
I'm surprised you remembered that, though. I already even kinda forgot about it, and I'm the one who said it.
それはずない。お友達さんのことだから。
There's no way I'd forget. It was something related to you, after all. Did I not explain well enough again?
お友達さんみたいな人、今まで私の周りにはいなかった。だから余計、存在だけ覚えたし。
I've never met someone like you in my life. That's why I remember things that are about you extra vividly.
ああ、そういうことだ。
Oh, that's what you meant. Mm-hmm.
まあいいや。俺、お前に嫌われてないんだな。
Oh, well, so, you definitely don't hate me, right?
嫌ったりしない。
I couldn't hate you.
本当か？
Are you sure?
うん。だから、お友達さんも言ってほしい。怒ったり、悲しんだり、そういう気持ち、捨てれないの。
Yes. And I want you to say things too. So you don't feel like you have to throw away all your angry or sad emotions. I feel like picking the Heishi route first was both a good idea and a bad idea. Because the voice changes are less extreme, especially now that I've settled on having him be kinda southern. Just kinda, though. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like with CP Containment Breach Theater, which I am working on doing a second season of, where every character I tried to make up ended up being Southern in some way and having some form of Southern accent. So I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna stick with just Jack Bright. We're just sticking on a rogue instance of Dr. Bright. Spoiler alert for that, by the way. And I feel like I've been having more fun with that. Although I've only recorded one episode for season 2 because I've had other things that I've wanted to record instead. Like Pokemon Violet, for example. Although I'm done recording that now. And now this. I'm not going to be done with recording this by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Oh, fuck. I'll have to double check which closing shift I have, whether it's the one where I go in 30 minutes later than, do I go in 30 minutes later, or do I go in at 5? It doesn't matter to you guys, you don't know what time I'm recording.
でもそういうの聞かされるのは 嫌じゃないか。特に俺の場合は。
But you don't want to hear things like that, do you? Especially in my case.
嫌じゃない。言ってもらわないと、私は歌丸さんが何に怒って何に悲しむのかずっとわからないことに。
I do want to hear it. Unless you tell me, I'll never be able to figure out what you get angry or sad about.
それが一番嫌。
I think I'd hate that the most. Now I clearly understood what Mikoto was saying to me earlier. You feel truly awful when you can't figure out what is causing someone to suffer. Perhaps what Kagami is to Mikoto and what Otomaru is to me are actually pretty similar.
お前の言いたいことは
I get what you're trying to say now.
ありがとな。
Thanks! Why is he thanking me? I could sense Otomaru's feelings through the sounds he made. Happiness, relief, and euphoria. I think that flute's amplifying his powers. I couldn't fully make them out, but I could definitely sense some kindness and goodwill as well. Up until that point, I'd never known that a person's smile could physically become so big. I felt completely at ease when I looked at Otomaru's smile. That would probably still be true even if he didn't have his telepathy power. He smiles at me, even though I've just been used by terrible people, even though I've taken precious things from people, including people on this very ship. Spoiler alert for 2 other routes. All I do is receive things from Otomaru. That's why I feel flustered. I want to do something for him. That feeling keeps building. Although I'm not sure if there's anything I could do for him. It'd be easy if it were gifts. I'd just give him something back of equal value. But he didn't give me a physical gift. So I can't just give Otomaru one back. So what am I supposed to do? Hug him! At that moment, someone opened the door to the roof and approached us. Hi, Itsuki. I followed the sweet sound of Shinobu only to find you two.
いい月。どうしたんだよ、その顔。
Itsuki, what happened to your face? Miss punched me because I hugged her. Oh, wait. Some Heishi slipped into the Itsuki. That's not cool. Miss punched me because I hugged her. You never learn, do you? I don't know, but her punches have actually started to feel rather pleasant lately. Am I becoming a masochist? That would be a bit of a problem.
気持ち悪い。
Gross.
ななみちゃん、なんだかすっきりした顔しているね。
Oh, Nanami-chan. You're looking pretty chipper. Huh. I wonder what I look like right now.
ななみはな、俺の笛が好きなんだってよ。
It turns out Nanami likes my flute playing. Oh, crap.
そんなデートしたことができるなんて思ってるんだよ。
I wouldn't have pegged you as having the skills of an entertainer, hey?
バカにすんなよ。手出して聞け。
Don't mock me! Just sit tight and listen.
またね。
Looks like you and Hay made up. Where's your bruise? Yeah. Damn it, if I had known I would have needed to stick a black eye on this guy, I would have made the black eye to throw onto his image. Or something. Or just like weird patch of purple and then just slide it over. Weird semi-transparent patch of purple. Cause I've got a thing I made for a bit. I should have made more things for more bits.
それはよかった。
But no. That's good to hear.
でも、またわからないことが増えた。
But now there's still Oh dear. But now there are even more things that I don't know.
わからないこ
Hmm? Like what?
私は歌丸さんに何を返せるのか。何ができるのか。
I need to figure out what I could give him in return. Something I can do for him. Oh girl, you got it bad.
加賀野さん、何だと思う？
Well, Kagami-san, what do you think?
と。さあ、俺にはわからないな。たとえ俺が何か言ったとしても、今の君が満足するつもりなんだ。
Eh? How would I know? Even if I said something, I don't think you'd really be satisfied with my answer. I haven't told any of y'all my background, but if it's what Storm Dragon has read, then, that's not gonna help you.
よくわからない。
I have no ideas.
そうか。それを探すのが人生だってね。
Sure, but isn't life about searching for answers to things?
人生。
Life?
おい、お前ら、人が笛吹いてんのに楽しくおしゃべりかよ。
Hey, you guys, where are you two yammering about while someone's giving you an amazing flute performance?
いや、いい音色だったよ。今度、俺とお嬢さんが喋ってる時も吹いててくれない？
Man, that was pretty nice. Could you play for me next time Miss and I are having a chat?
金だけど、
I'll have to charge you.
ひどい。ななみちゃんにはタダで聞かせてあげてるのに。
That's not fair. That's not fair. You totally listen. That's not fair. You totally let Nanami listen for free.
ななみとお前は別だ。
Playing for you on your pseudo date and playing for Nanami are two completely different things.
また吹いてくれる？
Would you play for me again sometime?
ああ、当たり前だろ。
Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm extremely happy.
あ どうしたのヘイ、顔赤いよ。
Oh. Whoa. What's wrong, hey? You're bright red.
うるさい、余計なこと言うなよ。今声出さないように抑えてんだから。
Shut up! Don't blurt things out like... Don't blurt things like that out loud. I'm trying to suppress my telepathy right now, so my accent ain't suppressed at all. Huh? Perfect stopping point. That's gonna do it for this episode, fellow dragons. I have to double check the time I go into work to see if I have to get ready in 30 minutes or if I have a full hour left. I will continue the Heishi route soon. However, for y'all, it's already there. I will see y'all next time, fellow dragons. Bye. Make sure to take breaks while watching this massive, giant thing that I've thrown onto the internet that contains mostly me rambling about stupid shit. I really should edit that out, but I feel like I will feel worse somehow if I don't have it out. So, plus, Ilara is refusing to edit this, and Ilara is basically me. Edit Dragon refuses to edit, meaning my brain refuses to edit, so see you soon.